What is up YouTube, this is Joe here from Zephyrwargames, and I'm here with the fellow Zephyrwargames, Mr. Chris, and he is going to be profiling to us Eaters, the brand new D-Reaper-esque kind of like deck in the game, thanks to BT22. So Chris, why don't you take it away, show us what the Eaters do.
Eaters is a fun deck, and as someone who built Digimon D-Reapers, I was really looking forward to this. I wasn't sure it worked, and then I got cards and I'm like, okay, this works. So you have to run 4 Mother Eater, because she's the main egg of the thing. So Mother Eater, breeding, starter main. You can look at the top card of your egg and choose to put it. If it's mother, choose to put it on top. So start main, you look at the top egg, put it on top, and then it has the inherited of when any of your Eater trait Digimon would leave the field, you can once per turn you can tuck it underneath. So when you got the species mode, or even other ways, they would leave the field by getting bottom decked, deleted, whatever. You can just put it under here to add to the sources. And then breeding, start a turn. If you have 10 sources, you can play 3 Eaters from it, and then on play, delete a Digimon. So you have 3 Eaters, you play 3, you're deleting 3 Digimon, and all Eaters have 6,000 DP. So start turn, you have 10 sources, you spam out 3 big boys, all very big. They're deleting 3 Digimon, very good. They do not have rush, but I'll show you how you can get rush later. Another thing I've learned with this is start main, you choose whether you want to put an Eater on top. So you put 2 on, you leave the 3rd for later. When you get to 10 sources, you spit out 2. You still got the last one later on. So next turn, if the game's not over yet, but this game's really fast, it's not over yet, you can put another Eater in. So if this leaves, you can now put another Eater in and still keep the thing going if you can stall the game out that long. So it's very interesting because it says plays 3, but you do the effect as much as possible. So if you only got 2, you play 2 out and keep the 3 in for reserve. So it's very cool combos you can do there. So that's the egg, you have to run the egg. And then for species mode, I run 16 species mode. One of them other gimmick cards where you can run multiple of, like Searcher and Scatter Eye mode. So I run 16 of these. On play, draw card, and it's a blocker. So the first turn, you've instantly got a blocker and you get a draw. Great card, and it's inherited. So obviously the egg can suck it in. The inherited, when you play Eater card, you reduce it by 1. So if you've got 3 under them, this was going to cost 0, and it's once per turn. So you can stack these effects to play out multiple other Eaters. It's really cool. So if you've got like 6 underneath, this one will cost 0, the next one will cost 0, and then cost 3. It's really good. You can spam the board, get your blockers, get your draw. So yeah, I run 16, minimum I think 16. I've seen people run more or less, but I think 16 is a good number. But you play more, I understand. So yeah, 16 special form, very very nice. And then I run 4 Eater human form. This is a very fun card. When digivolving, so when you're digivolving, you put this under mother, and then when it checks the security, once per turn, you play a CS Tamer. That's any CS Tamer. So I can see people taking this into a regular CS deck. It'd be very funny, but it's possible. But yeah, you check Tamer and you play a Tamer. All of my Tamers CS Tamer, so I will hopefully always get a value. And this also has the same inherited as special form. So yeah, you get this special form. It's very good. Very good to like get your Tamers out for cheap. If you keep turn, basically you're getting a 4 cost or 3 cost Tamer for a cost of 2. It's very good. But yeah, so I run 4 of them, and then some of the other Eaters, I run 4 Eater Eve. On play, when digivolving, you stun a body, they can't suspend. So it's very good to stop them blockers, alliance targets, stop them from attacking. It's very good. Also has raid. And then, so when Digimon on play, if you on-play it, you can put the Yuko Tamer underneath it if you unplayed it. So that's very good if you ain't got it on board. And then all turns when this leaves the field, you can play the Yuko Tamer out from under it. So you can keep, it will keep your Tamers when this leaves. That's very good. So this is a nice 4-off to stun the board, Get your Tamer out if you need be, so you don't have to play the Tamer and then Digivolve. Digivolve's on the Tamer for a cost of 3, but yeah, this is a very good time to like stun the board and prolong your games, because this is a deck where you have to like stall your opponent and wait, so you got to like find ways to stop him. And the last Eater of the deck is Eater Adam. This Digivolves for a cost of 4 on Arata, which will be the new Arata in the deck. On play, when Digivolving, delete a 7 pay cost, which ain't a lot, except for aces. In a game I played earlier today, I was able to pop a Shroomon ace and keep turn because of it. So it's really good. Set +1 is very good as well. It could be very big body with other card effects. And all turns, when this leaves the field, you play the Arata back out. So when you Digivolve on the Arata, you keep the Arata, or on play, tuck the Arata in, so it saves you having to play the Arata and then Digivolve. So yeah, it's very handy of deleting like little bodies or ace targets, because most ace targets of 5 and 6 are 7. So this will delete an ace and you'll most likely keep turn. Yeah, Eater Adam, very handy. So he's a 4-off. That's all the Eaters in the deck, I believe. Yep, that's all the Eaters. And then my 1-off is the BT17 Nemon. Many hybrid trainers, but on play a Tamer with inheritance effects. Nearly all of my Tamers have inheritance effect, so I am getting, so either my 4-cost Tamers will cost 3 and I get a Digimon, or I get a 3-cost and a Digimon. So it's very good. The alternate effects don't come up that much. I'm basically just using to split out my Tamers and an extra body to swing. So it's a very nice one-off. I see people putting it at 2, but I like it at 1. It's very handy, very funny little tech. And then I feel like in most of these decks you have to play these kind of cards. So I play one of EX6 Medieval and BT9 DefX. I can see people running multiple of these, but I like it at 1-1. Everyone knows what Medieval is. It's a staple in most decks nowadays, unfortunately. But this kind of deck, you fully have to play it because it's not fully competitive. It's just like, hey, I'm playing things, your opponent playing things, just a good stopgap. And with the current meta, some decks are getting very spammy, like puppets. So DefX is very handy, like Digivolve everything, delete 4 lower, and then end the opponent's turn, delete the lowest. So they're very both handy to have. So I play one of each. So yeah, that, I think they're handy to have. I see people playing multiple of like Medieval or DefX or like Model War. I see it, but I like them one each because I want to try and keep consistency of like just the eater stuff. So yeah, that's my basically my removal and protection. And then I play the Searcher, one of the Searchers, for Kurumi Detective Agency. Yellow black, but you can order card requirements. You have CS trait. That is literally nearly all of my cards. The egg counts, so play it straight away. Vill top 3, added CS cards. So it's memory boost for CS, basically. Add 1 CS card, any card, Tamer, option, Digimon, great. And it has the memory like other training. So great 4-off. Great, searches literally need all but 3 cards in your deck. It can search itself if you really want another one. Yeah, so easy 4-off, great card. And then I run 3 of the field spell card of the Digimon's getting nowadays of Cyberspace Eden. Again, if you don't have any face-up security, you play this. All of your CS trait Digimon gets 2,000. So your 1k blocker is now a 3k blocker, and your Adam and Eve are now a lot bigger. So a 12k swing of 2 checks of Adam, very scary. Yeah, so just make your blockers a bit stronger so they can't like rookie rush you, so you both die. Get rid of their rookies, and then when it's checks in security, you play a 5-cost CS cards. That's your Searchers, that's your Eater Specials, that's your Tamers. Very handy, very good time. But yeah, I feel like this is very good to like keep you going. So like if you're down to no security, you bring out another blocker to stop them from getting game. Also, it's a very good like recovery, because you can play this if you have no security, just to get security back. So very good. I see people playing this multiple of, but I think 3 minimum you should play so you see it more and just like give you a bit of extra oomph.
What play cost is the human form?
The human form, unfortunately, is a 6 play cost.
So damn, that's a that's a
yeah.
shame.
So
That's
only ones they're getting is the Tamers and the Species form. I believe it's 6 play cost. Yeah, it's 6 play cost. Unfortunately, same with Eve and Adam. They're 6 and 8.
Yeah.
So you can only get Species and the Tamers.
Yeah.
And then, for the Tamers, I play 4 of Yugo. Much like the Detective Agency, it's a search of the deck. So on play, fill top 3 and a CS card. The other good effect is when you would play a CS card, so Tamer or Digimon, you can bottom deck it, reduce it by 2. So your species form will cost 1. If you have multiple, you can bottom deck both to play your 4-cost Tamer for 0. So very, very handy card, very nice card. Very good all-rounder for the CS deck. If you're playing any kind of CS deck, I recommend playing this at some kind of ratio, 2 minimum, but very good Tamer. Basically, you're kind of playing 4 memory boosts with this and the Detective Agency. Very handy. And now we on to the Eater Lion Tamers. We play 2 of the new Arata Sundar. So this is the target for the Nenemon, where you can play out the inherited effect. They have inherited effect. So there's a memory setter, very good. Opponent's turn, you can redirect to your unidentified or your CS trait. So you have extra blockers. So if you have like 2 species forms and like Eater, you have a blocker and then that. So it's very good for an redirect. The inherited is the same as the main effect, so you always have a redirect with this. Very good. I can see people run this at 2 or 3, but I kind of like it at 3. So yeah, that's my Arata. And then I play 2 of the other Eater-esque Tamer. I play Yoko Kazuha? I can't pronounce her name. So start main, gain memory point as Digimon. Kamashiro, thank you, Joe. You play 2 Yuko Kamashiro. Gain memory point as Digimon, start main. Now, I wasn't originally playing this because I didn't read it fully. I was like, plus 3k, I don't care about that. But no, all turns, when attack target is changed, if you have a Digimon Greymon or CS trait, it gains plus 3,000 Digimon, and that Digimon isn't affected by your opponent's Digimon effect. It is great. Since Eve has Raid, you can swing Raid, activate the effect, give it plus 3k, unaffected. You ain't got to worry about ace targets anymore. It's great. And the Inherited gives it plus 3k, but it doesn't have the protection. But having protection against Digimon effects is really good, especially if you're raiding with Eve. So like, you don't go worry about aces. I raid, I ace, I Digivolve. No, you don't do Digivolve.
Also combos with Arata when you redirect.
Exactly.
Redirect. Oh, now my Eater Adam is 3k buffed and immune to everything.
Yeah,
okay.
It's really good. Yeah. Originally, I took her out. I was like, wait, unaffected by Digimon effects. I was wrong. Put her in. So yeah, she's a nice 2 of. I don't think any more than 2 realistically. But yeah, I do think at least, if you're playing it, at least 1. But I think 2's a nicer so you can see her more. But yeah, nice 2 of. And then the last one is the other main tamer of the deck is Akimi Seido. Akimi, yeah.
I don't know.
Akimi. So he's the one main combo with the Mother Eater. So your turn, when you play a searcher, you can spend a game memory. If you have 7 or less cards in hand, you draw cards. So realistically, you've got 7 cards in hand, you've got play searcher, you've got 7 cards in hand, you activate this first to get the draw, and then get the draw of Eater. So it's helped to get draw power, extra draw power, and keep turn with memory gauge. Very good. And the Heritage main, you can put this under one of your Mother Eaters. And when you do, the Inherited, that Mother has Rush, Alliance, and Scapegoat. That's crazy. So unlike Mother Reaper, it doesn't have this added protection of like unaffected by anything, but having Scapegoat is really nice because you most likely have other Eaters on field. So like, you bring out your Mothers, you delete 3 things because you bring out 3, you put this underneath, one of them now has Rush, you swing in with the other Mother, that's like 32. If you have cyberspace, that's ridiculous numbers. You're not dying to any Digimon insecurity with that. But yeah, it's a nice 4 off so you can see them more. But yeah, that's the deck profile. The Eater deck is very fun. I don't think it's anything like it's gonna hold, but it's a very fun, goofy deck. Just one of them decks that I like to play. I have many gimmick decks. So I have this, I have D-Reapers, I have the Scatterize, the Balakor, even Demon Lords I play. So like these kind of decks I love. So I was like, yeah, I'll build it. But it's a very fun deck. It's not gonna do. I don't think it's gonna do crazy unless I'm wrong. There's some tournaments coming up. I could be wrong. Could we end up topping? But yeah, no, I think it's a very fun deck you can play at like locals or friendlies. It's very goofy and it can get very like kind of out of hand with how much bodies you can have for very low cost. So it's a lot of fun. I recommend it.
Definitely. It's very exciting. I also love a good gimmick deck. If you've been any viewer of my channel, it's like, yeah, I love a good deck with a good gimmick, and this is definitely one that's interesting. Again, it's just like homage to the Mother D Reaper. Now we've got the Mother Eater.
Yeah.
So I'd love to maybe see a match between this and D Reaper. Actually, just see
we're gonna have to do that.
Who comes up on top.
We'll have to do that. We'll have to do that.
But guys, I hope you all enjoyed this. Thanks again, Chris, for profiling this. I hope it will give you ideas on what you can do with your Mother Eater decks and what potential text you could even maybe add to your own. So as always, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, as always, stay safe and of course, happy dueling.